What's up, vinyl community? Welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I am Mike. A little something different here. I'm going to talk about a few books, a few music books that I have. And that I've read. I don't just have them. I've actually read them. If a book pops up that really kind of interests me, I will always grab it, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. So I'm an avid reader. I used to be more of a reader. Like, I used to read all the time. But I just don't have the time as much as I used to. And I also tend to fall asleep when I'm reading. So sometimes I'll read like 15 pages, and the next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. I'm all groggy. But yeah, so I still read. I need to read more. Reading is good for you. It keeps you sharp. So I definitely need to read more. But I pulled 5 books. One of them's kind of a picture book, and then a couple other ones. There's some that I really, really enjoyed over the last couple of years. And this is one, actually, I just finished this. This is Me, the Mob, and the Music. One Hell of a Ride with Tommy James and the Shondells. Written by Tommy James and with Martin Fitzpatrick. This was a great read. I remember when this came out. This came out quite a while ago. I remember when it came out, I was really interested in it. Tommy was, I like Tommy Shondell, or Tommy James. I think the Crimson and Clover album is a terrific, underrated psychedelic record. It's just one of my favorite 60s records. And he was on Roulette Records, which notoriously was run by the mob. And he was signed basically just as an artist, and guess what? He started making money. and the mob was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And we could actually make some money off of this. It was basically just a front, is probably what it was intended to be. And this is the story of Tommy James and Roulette Records, and apparently it is being made into I don't know if it's HBO or if it's Netflix, but it is being made into a limited miniseries. And it sounds like it could be great. Everyone, Tommy James, Money, Hanky Panky, Crimson Clover, just a hit-making machine in the 60s. And it's an interesting read. This is some good stuff. I will definitely be watching this series when it comes out. So Tommy James, check this out. Easy read. 200 pages. 210 pages. Easy read. I did it in 1 week, and yeah, pretty cool. Very, very fun book. This is a great book, man. And I'm showing it again. I've showed it before. I think I did a video on this book along with the records that were talked about in the book. And this is from our the vinyl community's very own James Griffiths. If you guys do not know James Griffiths, you should check out his channel. I'll try and put a link below if I remember. But otherwise, James Griffiths, that's just the name of the channel. He wrote a book on Squeeze, one of my favorite 70s, early 80s bands. They did all their good stuff in the 70s. Well, maybe a little bit in the 80s. But yeah, he wrote this book. It's really, really well done. He did an excellent job. There's a little picture of James right there. Excellent. It's really, really good. I read this a couple of years ago. If you're a fan of that whole era, that late 70s British pop, rock, punk scene, yeah, this is a great book. He really goes into some nice depth about each album and a lot of the songs and stuff. He calls them the Lennon and McCartney of New Wave. Yeah, excellent book. James, I don't think James watches this channel, but I watch his channel and I love his channel, and he's got a good demeanor, and an excellent channel and an excellent book that he wrote. Highly recommend that. This is for jazz people, man. If you guys are jazz, there's a few jazz people out there, right? This was a tough book to read. This took me a long time to read, man. This took me, I want to say this took me 5 months to read. But this is called Straight Life, the story of Art Pepper. It is a thick book. It is got a lot of pictures, but it's got very small printing for us old people. But it's done by, was written by Art and Lori Pepper, so it's the real deal. And this is a tough book. This guy was a son of a bitch. Just kind of, if you like reading books about shitty human beings, this one. Art Pepper, jazz saxophonist, horrible guy, drug addict, thief, just horrible dude. And an interesting, very, very interesting, riveting book. It definitely, it leaves you thinking. It definitely leaves you thinking. But I highly recommend it. It is a doozy. It's a big book. So if you jazz people, if you're a jazz fan, absolute must read, hands down. That and the Miles Davis biography. I think it's just called Miles Davis. Those are absolute must reads for any jazz fan, especially this one. This one is unbelievable. I was turned on to this, I think, last year. One of my favorite bands is The Clash, and I love The Clash, and I love Big Audio Dynamite, and I love the Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros. I love everything that The Clash did, and somebody turned me on to this. This is by Marcus Gray. It is Route 19 Revisited, The Clash and London Calling. And if you like The Clash, this is an absolute must read. Another doozy of a book. It's a big one, 600 pages, 500 pages, but a lot of great photos, and just so much about the Slits and Mick Jones and that time, that era. Really, really, really good book. Definitely recommend this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be showing it. If you love The Clash, especially if you rank London Calling as the definitive masterpiece, you'll find this book a unique, altogether stunning piece of Clash scholarship. So, I highly recommend it. And I think London Calling is the best album ever made. It's my favorite album of all time. So, I picked that up immediately. Somebody told me about it and said it was definitely worth the read, and it is really, really good. This is more of a table, coffee table picture book. I thought I'd throw one in. Not everything has to be so serious. But this is Debbie Harry and Blondie Picture This by Mick Rock. This is photos that Mick Rock took of Debbie and Blondie in the heyday, and Debbie does a really nice forward, and it's just, God, I love this band. God damn. This is a band that I wish could have gone on forever. Oh, what a stunning, stunning woman. Just a lot of great quotes and a lot of stories, and just great photos. I mean, Debbie was something all on her own. There's the cover. Just magnificent woman. Absolutely magnificent. She just had a birthday, 82 a couple of years ago. I won't go through the whole thing, but Mick Rock, one of the great rock photographers of all time, also just passed away, I believe, in the last couple of years. People are dying. That sucks. But this is good. This was super cheap. I want to say I paid like $15 for this. So excellent book. That's it. I don't know. Library time. We'll call this video library time. Who knows? You guys all stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.